Welcome back, everyone. Here on The Shard, we love playing games and having a good time. If you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, we finished out that portion of the story. The next leg will be the first traveler, Noel the Stranger. Let's see, it looks like we need to head into space. And communicate with that one guy that we spoke to, Noel. See what he knows about this current situation. Oh, Apollo's contacting us. Are you there? Or are you receiving? Okay. The hollow terminus is showing available again. Your signal was though you were gone. It is a relief to hear Apollo again. It feels like we have not spoken in a long time. Well, let's explain what's going on. I try to recount the experiences to Apollo as best I can. The gateway, the strange planet, a vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I release the memories themselves are unstatable. That I cannot form them in my mind. It is just a dull aching red. I tell Apollo that I think I saw the Atlas itself. You saw it? You met the Atlas, the Gek, the Krovax. They worship it as a god. I never thought it was real. Never thought. Are you alright? I can't imagine what you've gone through. Let's see. Well, I was terrified, I would say. I tell Apollo of the things the Atlas said, how it spoke of travelers and sentinels as if they were protocols, not living things. And the way it viewed us, the way it looked at me, I felt as if life and death were just fragile dreams, not real concepts at all. At least it didn't harm you, and I think there's something in what you've just said. The Krovax pay homage to the Sentinels precisely because they believe them to be the servants, or to be servants of the Atlas, of this Atlas. Excuse me. We should investigate further. This machine will lead us to the Sentinel nest. We will be rich before we know it. See, agree, talk, say talk, stay, say talk of money is absurd. Say there are more important things. Let's say there's more important things. I suggest we have bigger things to worry about. The Atlas felt hostile, inexplicably in its motives and purpose, not to mention all that has happened since. I tell Apollo of Artemis's grave and my encounter with the mysterious traveler Noel. I suggest there is more going on here than an opportunity to earn units. Artemis is dead? I don't. How? Who would? I know I made fun of them, but that was easy. They cared, they believed, and I. What's happening to them? Where have you buried Artemis? I want to say goodbye if I can. Let's tell them of the truth, what I did. I tell Apollo that Null gave me a way to save Artemis, to rescue them to a form of life. Apollo is initially excited at the prospect of going to meet Artemis, but I explain the nature of what I did. I tell them that Artemis' soul lives on only within a simulation, unable to go beyond. I'll ask him if that was the right thing to do. It is a long time before Apollo speaks again. Will they be happy? Say I hope so. Say I do not know. I hope so. You did the right thing. You tried. Whatever you might be feeling right now, know that you are a good friend. I have to go through the portal and join you. That much is clear. We just need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address for that world of yours. Find a monolith, search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. Okay. Okay, well, let's find a monolith. I guess Apollo or Null is not around at the moment. Okay, there's a monolith. Let's see when we get there. Alright, we're here on the planet in front of the monolith. Let's go ahead and take a look. Anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It's immovable, mute silver, and yet something lurks beneath it. It is gray and yet not gray. A crimson calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. Locate a portal. Leyline link detected tracking. Locate the portal for Apollo. Okay. Oh, yep. There it is. It's pretty far away, so we'll go ahead and fast forward there. There it is. Let's go ahead and land nearby. Go. I'm going to put another save beacon near it. So I need 2 of these. Just in case I want to come back here. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this time it wants me to charge it, so it requires carbon, sodium, one of these things, so hydrogen, and then copper. This is why I feel like having a farm where these different things can be good, because you'll need to charge these once in a while. Okay, and last one. Traveler captured loop enabled. Anomaly event contained. The portal seems to be to beg me as I approach. demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I am unsure if I should listen. Let's request planet address. Well, this is the planet's address. So if you put this in, you go to a portal, you put this in, it will take you to this planet. Okay. We just do that to get Artemis or Apollo. Oh, need to go ahead and scan for a holo terminal. And let's go to the holo terminal and talk to Apollo about the glyphs. All right, it wasn't too far away, but go ahead and cut travel here, since it's just me going up, finding this location, coming back down. Oh, come on. This is still an extreme. This is an extreme planet, as you heard earlier. There's a lot of. Usually, there's always a storm. I'll just say that. What's this? Restore shields. My shields are fine. The good thing about extreme planets is that they have storm crystals, which you can use to make a special type of warp fuel that fully fuels your ship's warp engines. There they are, right there. But they only show up when there's a storm. I have an environmental shield that's ticking down there on the left. That's why that's why that bar isn't going down. But yeah. Let's go ahead and continue with our mission here. Let's see, holo terminus activate. Multiple signal sources available. Okay, the usual. Let's turn to Apollo. Tune to Apollo, excuse me. Okay, there he is. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded. My stomach is full, and I've hired a GEC to look after my farm while I'm away. Yep, I found them. As I look at Apollo, I think of all that I saw within the portal of what happened to Artemis when they walked that same path. I think of the face of Artemis, of the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. I do not know if the portals are safe. Give Apollo the gloves, sure. I gave Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care to remember what happened to Artemis. They assured me they will promise to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called null. They warn me to be careful too. Okay. Oh. Retunes, and there's null. Okay. Two lost souls, one who cares too much and one who cares too little. Their lives have not become what was promised, have they? Every sentient being was every sentinel being that has ever lived, sentient being has ever lived, felt that way at some point. I know I did. Once upon a time, I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Okay. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals, but whenever you did, or whatever you did, I am here now, and I need your help. The Atlas is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Ask why they need my help. The Sentinels do not just keep the peace across the universe. Their movements run deeper than that. Speak out, seeking out anomalies in the multiversal structure and limiting them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a Sentinel would do if they came across my form? No, it has to be you, traveler. There is an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our investigation. We will find the first secret. I am sure of it. Know that the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air or the wind might be called such names, but it is terrified. It is in pain, and we have a responsibility to help its suffering, no matter the cost. Okay. And that's it for that. Strange way to put things. Back into my ship and over to that observatory. Okay, it's behind us somewhere. No, I want to continue on with that. Thank you. Where is it? There it is. Okay, not too far away by the looks of it. Yeah, the observatory is over here, but we want you to land and use the target sweep mode function to find it. But I can go up further and look for the building. There it is. Okay. And land. And here we are. Okay, let's go ahead and see if there's any goodies in these buildings. What is this? First aid kit? Sure, we'll use that. I think the health. I think our health is a little bit low. I don't remember seeing it, but you never can be too cautious with it. Okay, come out here. There's usually, guess not this time. Okay, over here. Oh, there's a Krovax guy. Okay, let's interact with this. Null's prediction was correct. The terminal is curiously open. The logs read for me, ready for me to read. The observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station manned by a GEC specialist. A GEC specialist, but there's a Krovax standing right there. Okay, whatever. A translator, they were accused of questioning things that should not be questioned, of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as a punishment. Okay, but it appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks. Aberrants data that spoke of worlds that do not exist and events that did not happen. The GEC went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Krovac still on board. They never returned. Okay. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console, a warning on repeat. 16 short bursts, a data in a loop. Well, let's extract the coordinates. Extract the coordinates of the distress signal. A crash vessel awaits me on another world. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Thought there's a container I haven't searched. All right. You go over there. Get back on our ship before we're cooked from this extreme weather planet. All right. So let's see how far away it is. Here's our crash site. Let's see what we have here. Interact with this. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. Okay, we need to find the key logs. Okay. There's something right there. Let's try that. Oop. Ran out of charge. Okay, is it there or? Oh, okay, it's further in. Let's increase the size of what we're... Oh, there it is. Can we... There we go. Okay. Access the cargo pod. Let's remove the gunk. Oh, there it is. Ooh, okay. Those emit radiation when you open them. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, same thing. Let's see, read log. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I live. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now. We thought we had been forgiven. We were wrong. Oh, okay. So it looks like there's more than just one encrypted key. I think, let's see. Yeah, there's multiple cargo pods, so let's gather up those, and then we can read all the logs. Open this. But we have the same thing where radiation. Move those. I wonder why they leak radiation when you open them. Damaged containers, maybe? That one, okay. Yep, see radiation. Okay, and I think there's one down here, right? Yeah. Okay, remove the gunk. That, come out here. I think there's one more over this way, right? Yep, right there. Okay. Make that bigger. Go.
Extreme subterranean radiation detected.
What the? Can I get through the door? There we go. Okay. Move the gunk again. Wait for it to give me the item. And get myself out of there quickly. Okay. Hopefully that's all I need. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Yep. They struck as one, and attacks somehow coordinate across fathomable distances. Unfathomable. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilate all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Ooh, okay. As the only I remained, the Krovax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they conceded me within their flotilla, concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. Interesting. Log entry and compromise patching. Okay. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonating in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone. For every soul, as many. Even in the face of 16, we must decide or declare that we lived. We exist no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. Interesting. Okay. So that was, I think that was Polo, the guy on the come on. The guy on the anomaly, and Nada as well. Interesting. See, transmit. Let's see. Go back to the holo terminal and talk with Null. See, it's over. Oh. I escaped, traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting terrible smiles within the dark, and the next I was here. well, wherever here is, this new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though, well, we'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulation solar system. I think I want to keep the deception up. Let's see, I tell Artemis I will help, though much has happened since we last spoke. I tell them I'm performing an urgent mission for a newly discovered traveler, but by the name of Null. I will assist Artemis with their star chart when I can, but it may be some time. They should attempt to find another path off their world if they can. Artemis' response is muted, but they do not disagree. They wish me luck and terminate the communication. Okay. Okay. Go back over here. Well, it looks like his soul is able to communicate with us. Okay, the usual introductory to this. Let's speak to Null. See, there he is. Okay. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. Well, let's let him know. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of worlds where the Sentinels eliminate all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Kovacs entity. I chose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Kovacs entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You cannot see... So you could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently, but there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular purpose. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. Let's ask about the Sentinels. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. Of civilizations? Yeah. They hunted for errors within the universe, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recording in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong with them to do a thing like that. Let's ask about the Atlas. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. They annihilate an entire universe. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service to the Atlas. Ask how they knew. I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I have seen. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. Okay. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Okay. Well, this is a good time to stop and for this episode. In the next one, we will go to a Viking system and talk to one of the cartographers. I believe that will be on the opposite side that I've been going to in each building. It'll be over near the teleporter. And until then, I'll see you out there.